Hello YouTube, my name is Josh, and today we're here with the mighty Merlin in all his glory. So today we're going to be doing a Speedroid deck profile, so do you want to take it away?
Yeah, as you can imagine, 3 Tower top. You can special this from your hand for free, it searches you any Speedroid card, it's amazing, and it's definitely 3 of. The best card in the deck in my opinion, Speedroid Takatomborg. You can special it from hand where you control wind, which is usually what it's used for in PK fire and such. But you can also tribute it from field, especially some of the Speedroid tuner from deck, which is integral to your synchro plays. However, it does put you under a wind restriction, which doesn't really matter, but it will restrict you from making Black Rose Dragon or Trishula. I run 2 Speedroid Red dice. You can special summon this off Takatomborg or normal summon this if you need to. When it's normal or special, you can change the level of another Speedroid you control from 1 to 6, which can give you access to many different synchros. I run 2 Speedroid Den Archduke, or Speedroid Den Daikaduke now. When this is engraved, you can banish it to special a non-Den Speedroid tuner from your hand or grave. This can make you continue plays for things like Crystal Wing when you would no longer have plays. I run 1 Speedroid Triad dice. This is used because when you have a Hagawita, which I'll show you later, a Den and a Triad dice engraved, you can banish the Den to summon the Triad, summon the Hagawita and make a Crystal Wing from only grave components. I run 2 Speedroid Double Yo because it's essentially Altair and can summon Speedroid Red-Eyed Dice, which can then alter the level of the Double Yo. I run 2 Speedroid Menko because it's searchable and it's up to get no TK'd. I run 3 Mecha Phantom Beast Lion because of a card you'll see in due course. It's a level 2 Wind Tuner, and it also summons your level 3 non-tuner token, which helps you extend your plays. I run 1 Pillar Descendant of Gusto because I run Emergency Teleport, and when you summon Pillar of Emergency Teleport, you can summon either a Den, a Triad Dice, or a Red Dice from grave, and then synchro summon with it. I run 3 Maxi because it's one of the best cards of the format and deters people from OTKing you, and even if they do try and OTK with a Maxi, often you have Speedroid Menko to stop them OTKing anyway, so then you can OTK them. I run 3 Effect Veilers because effect negation is so vital this format, and this deck can sometimes lose very hard to domain monarchs. I run 1 Ghost Ogre as an emergency teleport tuner target, and it's also used as a hand trap that can stop things like end-phase Tinker. I run 3 Speed Recovery. This is basically a more broke version of Monster Reborn. It's Monster Reborn for Speedroids, and then engrave, you can banish it to add a Speedroid from grave to hand, which can then basically break the deck. This is the reason I run Mecha Phantom Beast Lion. Tuner's High is a card, so it discards a monster from your hand to summon a monster that's 1 level higher, it's the same type and attribute but a tuner from deck. Essentially you can discard Red Dice to summon a lion, or discard a lion to summon a Den, and if you discard the lion to summon a Den, you then get the token off the lion to be able to synchro. I run 2 Instant Fusion. I run 1 Norden. Norden facilitates so many synchro plays. I rarely Ixie with Norden, but the amount of synchro plays you can make with it, from even Instant Fusion and Norden hand traps from grave, is ridiculously strong. I run 1 Reasoning because it's special summoning from deck, and the majority of the time people are going to call level 8 because they think you're running Cosmo Monarchs, so that you can summon what's majority level 3s from your deck for free. I run Upset Goblin because I need to go into some combo pieces. I run Regeki because it's the best smash removal in the game. I run Emergency Teleport because it's special things from deck that you need. And I run Foolish Bale to set up a grave. In the actual deck, you have 1 of each of the Speedroid synchros. Speedroid Puzzle, when it attacks a special summon monster, it doubles its attack, and when it's sent to grave, you can add a Speedroid from grave to hand. It's really strong because it's a level 4 wind, and it can beat over Dante's, Virgil's, etc. 2,600 is a very large amount of attack for a BA player to get over. Speedroid Trambara can attack twice, so it's your main point of OTK, and when it's sent to grave, can add your banished Speedroid. Speedroid Kendama can banish machine monsters from your grave to burn for 500, for small amounts of burn damage to finish, and it also does piercing damage. Also, when you control no cards and haven't normal summoned, you can special it from grave, which can sometimes then follow up with plays off non-normal summon monsters to be able to synchro off the Kendama to OTK with. And then Hagawita Once per 209 first turn, you contribute it to raise all the levels on field by 1, which can not only help your synchro plays, but interrupt a pendulum player or a BA player from exceed. And also, while you control Speedroid turn, you can special it from grave, so you can make synchro plays by getting another free Haguita. I played 2-star Charge Warrior because it's 1-for-1 in itself, because it draws you the card. It attacks everything, all special monsters, all special summon monsters you control once each, which is also strong against BA, and it helps you synchro into Crystal Wing with Magfant Beast Lion. I run Black Rose because it's mass removal and it wins games instantly versus demise players. I run Clear Wing because it wins games versus Cosmo Monarchs because they're all level 5 high monsters that activate their effects. I run 2 Crystal Wing because you can quite easily make 2 to 3 in a turn and it negates effects, which is brilliant. And against Cosmo Monarchs again, it can attack through for essentially 3,000 damage face. I run Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, because it's hilariously broken and vanishes without tacting. I run Mistwim because BA and PK Fire can't handle it when you bounce 3 of the Rixies back to the next deck. For fusions, I run the 1 Nodin because it's instant fusion. I run 1 Castel because he's wind, so you can summon him under a wind restriction, and he's also really good to clear Ixies and Pendulum Scales. And I run 1 Totem Bird because when you have a field of Crystal Wings, the only outs to your field of Crystal Wings, generally speaking, is Kaiju's, Stormforth, and Mass Removal, and this stops both Stormforth and Mass Removal, generally. So it's really strong.
Anything else you want to say about the deck?
The deck's pretty underrepresented, and I think it could do well in someone's hands such as Jeff Jones. I feel if the anime characters get more support for Speedroids, that the deck could become very, very powerful.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so sign out.
Make the ground shake.